AITA for refusing to make a birthday cake for my daughter's friend. I, 33F, work a stressful and demanding job with long hours. Even when my workday is over, I am still technically on call, so I really treasure my free time. During my college years, I worked part-time at a bakery to help pay for school and picked up some cake decorating skills from the confectioner there. After graduating, I quit that job but have occasionally made elaborate cakes over the years, mainly for my partner or close family and friends. I lean heavily on my engineering background to make the cakes unique, but what really makes them special is that I create them out of love and with the intended recipient in mind. A few months ago, we celebrated my daughter's 4F birthday by hosting a party where we invited some of her preschool friends and their parents. My daughter has been obsessed with Rapunzel, and for her birthday, she asked me to make her a Rapunzel-themed cake with a tower. I ended up taking a week off work to create an amazing cake for her. She absolutely loved it, and it became the talk of her friend group for quite a while after the party. Last week, I was picking up my daughter from school when I ran into one of the moms, let's call her Allie, who had attended the birthday party. I had briefly spoken to her at the party, but that was the extent of our interactions. Allie mentioned that her daughter, Kara 4F, loved the cake I made for my daughter. She said Kara's birthday was coming up in a few days and that Kara had been insisting on having a similar cake for her party. Allie then asked if I would be willing to make a cake for Kara. I explained that it had taken me a great deal of time and effort to make the cake for my daughter, and I wasn't sure I could accommodate her request. Despite this, Allie kept insisting and wouldn't take no for an answer. I was in a hurry and running late, so to end the conversation, I told her I'd think about it and let her know. Before I left, she took down my phone number. Later that evening, I asked my daughter if Kara was one of her close friends, since I hadn't heard much about her before. My daughter said Kara was bossy and that she didn't like her, but that Kara was friends with her best friend. After hearing this, I decided it wasn't worth the hassle. I texted Allie to let her know that I couldn't do it because of my schedule. Allie replied and said she would really appreciate it if I made the cake because it would make her daughter so happy. She even offered to pay me for it. I explained that it wasn't about the money, it was about the time and effort involved. I told her I'd be happy to recommend some excellent local bakeries that could make a custom cake for her daughter. Allie responded by saying that I had managed to find the time to make a cake for my daughter, so surely I could make time for Kara as well. At this point, I was frustrated and told her that it wasn't her place to decide how I use my time, and that I just wasn't interested in making the cake or continuing the conversation. That's when she devolved into cursing me out and accusing me of being an AH for not prioritizing her daughter's happiness. Discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.